Firstly, let me ask also one question. Among all the markets that you guys tried out, right? You tried out FX, you tried out commodities, indexes. I don't know any of you managed to go and try crypto, because I look at most of you guys, he doesn't go into crypto except only Ruchika, right? So which is the market? Did you?
I also did.
You did also?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good, Puja. So among all this market, which is your favorite? Meaning that your win rate is highest on that market. You find the way you analyze the timing. Yeah.
Commodities and indices.
Commodities and indexes. Okay. How about the rest?
For me, I would say indices as well, along with gold.
Gold and
indices. To be precise, Nasdaq.
Okay, gold and indexes. Okay. How about Ashi?
Forex majors and commodities.
Forex major and commodities. Okay, good. Okay, that's good. So, you guys want to have one more competition? Specialize only, let's trade only your favorite markets. You guys all have favorite markets, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that.
So this time round, you go and trade your highest favorite markets of your own choice, right? And if you want to gamble, take note that you have to have consistency in the way you gamble, right? Consistency. Firstly, consistency is that your lot size, right? Your lot size. Because if you win on a big lot size, that is fine. If you win on the, if you lose on a big lot size, it will cover all your wins, all your small wins accumulated. One big loss is going to wipe out. But how do you know? How do you know which is the big win, which is going to be a big loss? Can you know?
No.
Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet, because most of you are still learning. Most of you are still learning. So that's why I say maybe coming competition, you all might want to focus on your favorite markets. You should have a few. Which is your favorite market that you have a higher win? That means perhaps the way you gamble, in terms of you analyze, maybe mixture of a little bit of your gut feel, right? And the certain time period, certain time frame that you trade, it seems to give you better results. You can better, you see, when you fight war, you must know the terrain. Then you plan how to fight. If the terrain is the weather, is stormy, what kind of weapon should you be using? Or should you not even fight a stormy, during stormy weather? Or maybe you really love storm, because that's where everybody is fearful, you got your win. It's different characteristic. So you must know yourself, you must know the terrain that you're fighting. Okay? So now you guys seems like, okay, you guys have tried out the various markets every week. So you hopefully already knew what is your favorite markets, hopefully. Now, but then secondly, you will have to be consistent, right? Because you know the markets better, hopefully. Then the weapon you use to fight the market, are you consistent with your style? Right? Are you consistent with your style in application of your style, in application of your bullets? If you're using guns, even if you're using sword, okay? But it cannot be a double-edged sword that is going to hurt yourself. So you got to plan, you got to have some trade plan. You got to last. If it's a month of fighting, it's a month of better competition, and you only have a capital of 1,000. You must plan well to last for 4 weeks. Right? You must plan well to last for 4 weeks. If early weeks you have your gain ready, maybe you can slow down a little bit. I'm not sure. But because Sigma gave the weekly results, you know where you fare. Then you see whether you want to go for higher high. But every trade that you make is your confidence level, because it could wipe out your profits, or you can go for higher high, and it could also turn you from being a loser to become a champion. So then you need to be strategic. That's why I say whether you want to be gambling or not. Good gamblers also strategize, how to gamble. They observe. They see their opponents. Then they decide how they want to enter the position. When they know how to enter the position, they must create an exit route for themselves. Whether to escape or to retreat, or, you know what I mean? To recuperate. Right?
Yes.
So all of you know how to enter, but you neglected how to exit. Right? So now with your favorite markets, hopefully you have less one hurdle. Okay? Hopefully you have less one hurdle to focus on how you can exit. Then, your exit is like your final champion is dependent on your equity. I emphasize, okay? Not just your balance, because your floating is that you fight halfway, your soldiers and everybody is still outside, or you're pretty injured, just that you haven't died yet. Just quite injured. But if you didn't recover, you could just die. It's dead, right? It's waiting for time only. Okay? So that means that you must still be in healthy state to came out alive. That is your exit strategy, and that should be your goal. Whether you want to be gambler or you don't want to be gambler, I don't know. You want to gamble to exit well, or you want to gamble to exit, to just like, never mind lah, just perish. Your own self-trading account, you perish fine, but have the capacity, right, from the coming competition. If you are, hopefully you all still decide to go on competition. Competition is for people to learn. You all actually have the privilege to learn, like I mentioned, and to review. Because otherwise, you also don't even know why you're injured. How to have a good exit strategy. Sometimes it's not just the entry, it's the exit strategy that determine your final state. You're dead or you're alive. Right? Entry is one important, but along the way, as you fight the war, a lot of uncertainty could come in. Did you prepare how to exit well? To cut down the victim, the casualty scenario. That is crucial. Then you must know yourself, your weakness. Okay? Because the markets is like there are uncertainties and we cannot predict. But if you know yourself, you can predict yourself, then you must buffer that. You must buffer the uncertainty in. Correct? And if you want to buffer the uncertainty in, you must have that clarity of yourself. You cannot be lost. Okay? I see some of your trades, you're quite lost. Ashi. You must be consistent. You are a little bit confused at times. Okay, you're a little bit confused at times because for the past few months, you see first two rounds, the guys take turns to top, right? The last this time round, the two girls go up, but you seems like still quite below. Right? Still quite far off below because there's certain pattern you haven't changed. The other two girls, why they move up to be champions, they change some patterns. Right? They change some of the patterns, the habits of trading, the approach to trading. They went to, everybody went to go and Google search and YouTube to find out, how you can better win. But like I mentioned, nobody tell you how to risk manage and or not to lose. I mean, you can lose, no problem. How not to lose until you bust account or have a high drawdown, right? Only during this competition review, I hope you all learn something from each other, right? And avoid a mistake as you go for that champion. Take note your exit strategy. And for Ashi, you have to take note. Your pattern is like your consistency. Like I mentioned already, your consistency. How you apply. And your risk reward ratio is not stable. So when you profit, it's very little. Your loss is too great. Okay, that part, I'm not too sure how to guide you. You can go and ask Pooja and Ruchika. Maybe it's the time frame that you choose, or the time period that you went into trading, or how you analyze. I'm not too sure, because it's you who analyze. Everybody have your own analytical, so you must know yourself first, your strength and the weakness. So if you said that it's commodity and FX is your better markets, then by right you should fare better than your last three on this coming competition. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. But actually what I see is not so much of the markets for yourself. It is how you apply, right? How you apply certain techniques to be consistent in applying the techniques. This is what I see. You have to take note of that. The rest probably is because, it's really certain markets that they can favor. Then we will also see. So next month we'll come and see, okay, yours selected your best markets. So let's see now. You all still manage to, compete for really, everybody should pursue for high equity above your initial 1,000 capital, right? So during your pursuit of that healthy equity, try not to bust account. This should be your next challenge for every one of you here, right? Not to bust account in pursuit of just profits with your favorite markets.